It's bonus stream time! I've been doing quite a bit of work today trying to get something complete, and I think I have managed it. But I wanted to show it off at the very end by actually broadcasting it. So, here we go. Doodly 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 doo. Bob Beta 0.5 is now level 95. If you want to know if I've done anything, yeah, I've done a few things. To give you an idea, let's get his health up. He is got, this is an inventory. You can see a lot of stacks of gold. I've maxed out the Ring of Old Sacks. I've killed Urgurak enough times to max the hat. I've essentially farmed primarily challenge level 3 of the Desolate Canyon. It has been very lucrative once you get enough power, and I will say that it's a pretty safe bet that even if you didn't have a gold Ring of Old Sacks, which only affects the stats it gives you, look at my strength. I would be at 300 and still just destroying with it. So it is not a requirement to get a gold one, but if you want to do a melee character in Ironman mode, you can do it. You just gotta, to make it easier on yourself, you can get the Ring of Old Sacks, but you have to farm it. And yes, that can be a pain, but I've seen at least 3 during my time running that zone doing this. So while it might take you way longer than it took me, because I got lucky early, it's still feasible, as long as you can stay alive in basic strength. Basic attack mode and swords and close range, etc. Killing worms in one shot right as they come out of the pod being key, and things like that. So, without further ado, we're going to get the last 5 levels, and then we're going to finish the quest line using the middle path, and then I'm going to kill Bob 0.5. First things first. Okay, and off we go. And I did manage to get a bubble and all the other things that I need over time. Some from chests, some from actual drops. And I've been, again, very fortunate. This was probably a bad idea. Oh no, I'm okay. Very fortunate to have gotten the Ring of Old Sacks so early, and the gold one to boot, so that I could power level that. I did max the axe and things out, but to get to level 100, you don't need the ultimate gear. It's clear that that is a luxury afforded someone with a lot more patience, and I could have totally done that by now. I could totally have farmed up the mats to make a forge blade and crafted some better gear for myself. I have chosen not to because, again, it's Ironman mode. One of the things to consider is that it's a temporary everything. You're not keeping this character. You're going to die, and it's about reaching certain levels and peaks at a certain pace. You can see, by the way, that I just dropped Urgurak, the double fight, like it was absolutely nothing. So, something to consider. Ah, stop! You're wasting your mana. I have farmed some elixirs up, not tons. I've gone through quite a few because I don't mess around. If I drop to low health, and I have many times dropped to 1 health, by the way, you want to immediately be spamming your elixirs and get your health back up. Because if you do not, you risk losing your Ironman mode efforts, and it is hours of effort. But this tune, a day or 2 tops, and not full 24-hour periods. I mean, like, of me doing it in between doing job interviews and some other things that I've been doing in life. So, quite feasible. I think anybody can do it if they put their mind to it. But you do have to learn how to dodge in melee to do the build that I have done, or you're wasting your time. So, it is a tricky thing. 1 second. 1 second. There we go. Constant phone calls whenever I stream, it seems. Most of them I ignore, some I cannot. The working world means that you must be available, and having a girlfriend also must mean that you must be available generally as a priority over your bloody video games, even if you're streaming to hopefully a lot of people. Now, I don't see tons of people and viewership in what I've looked at in my metrics, but I appreciate being able to do these videos for you regardless, and these streams if you're watching me live ever, etc. It's fun to do. It's interesting, and I adore this game and what Sean has done with it. So, it's just a wild ride. Absolutely. Alright. So, answered that question, everything's good there. And I have enough I could use that shiny scale, but forget it. Just forget it. We're moving on. We're getting our levels up. We're level 96. It won't take much longer. We'll be done before you know it. And yes, this was the safe route, but I did do Whisperwood. I did do Lava Zone, obviously, or I couldn't have what I have. I've got a bunch of poison and heat resist potions. You know, I've clearly done a fair bit of the higher level stuff, just not at Challenge 3. No. I did not mess around with that. I tested my limits a little early, even by doing this. So I'm happy with what I've done, and I don't feel like pushing that any further. Oop, that came at a shallower angle than I expected, but I should be fine. And they're both down. Cool. And now that's done, we go over here. Ha! Must kill more Orogoraks that give me all the XP ever. Now, I am well aware that I've possibly jinxed myself by saying that I've done well, and that I could easily kill myself. Like, really, it'd take nothing to kill this character right now. If I were just a little bit careless, it'd be over. So, I am aware of that, and I am taking a risk by doing what I'm doing in the way that I'm doing it. You always are when you're live streaming, risking embarrassing yourself or losing something precious in front of everybody else that will ever see this video. But I don't really care. That's part of the thrill at the same time. I defeated the arena boss. I didn't do the challenge level 3 version of it, which I regret not recording because I did do that successfully. But at the time I was thinking I'm probably going to die. I don't know if what people want to see this, especially if I lose Bob. And ironically, that's the exact sort of trauma that I'm saying that you shouldn't worry about avoiding if you're streaming. But at the same time, it was something I was just working on. If I did every single thing in Roguelands on camera, I'd never enjoy the game on my own. And I do want to enjoy it beyond just what I stream. And I plan on streaming it a lot. I mean, I'll have the unlocks before too long. Some of them I got via a glitch in the new system ever since 1.0. But, you know. Hey! Nice to see you. Just between you and me and everyone else who watches. Sorry, I didn't even realize I had a viewer. What's up? This is Ironman Mode. The craziness is happening. So much craziness. Rapidly getting there. And then I'm going to do the quest after I reach level 100. And do the middle path, which I haven't seen yet. So, you came for a good view. It's good times. It's good times. Yeah, I haven't seen you for a while, it's for darn sure. I've been really busy, and I haven't done as much streaming because of how busy I've been. Is that guy stuck? Glitched out? Well, he's glitched out about movement and knockback, but he certainly wasn't invincible or anything silly. Oh, yeah. So you haven't tried Ironman Mode yet? Out of curiosity? Oh, no, you don't. Not doing that. Going down here. Come here, worms. One's down, one's down, one's down. Alright. Yeah, I'll show you what my inventory is like when I get out of this zone. it is very tricky to get the hang of what you need to prioritize, but it's just another gameplay type in the end. It's not by any stretch of the imagination impossible, and it's not really as frustrating as you'd think. I was used to doing inventory management in pretty much every other RPG environment ever, so it's kind of second nature to me in that sense. No, you don't, Beetle, you're not getting anywhere near me. Bee, Wasp, whatever you're called. I'm not going down, I'm going to go heal and not waste potions. So, while that's going on, I can show you what I've accrued and what I've achieved. Almost. That's max. That's going to be max shortly. Cool. So, there you go. You can see that I've got a bunch of gold and spaces for the gold. And I've also got a bunch of shards. I've got miscellaneous things I'm kind of ignoring. And I have saved things for fire potions and elixirs from doing level 1 Whisperwood and Molten Crag. So, those are things. I was going to eventually get ultimate gear thinking that would be necessary for what I'm doing, but it's really not. So all these things are kind of useless, but they'd be nice. I did get a gold ring of bolts axe in the first zone with this Iron Man character. That is the nutty thing that happened. So, yeah, it's pretty... 1.0 is pretty spectacular. You should see some of the things that have accrued. For the record, the gold ring of bolts wouldn't be necessary, and yes, this is a melee tune without access to the chest or multiplayer. I like that mode. I don't know if I'll do it all the time. It is a little grindy, but not in a bad way. I've heard complaints, and I can't understand those complaints. Those are from people who aren't enjoying the overall gameplay at this point, I think, and they just want to have it finished and get their unlocks. And I'm probably going to have to do more Iron Man characters to unlock everything, because it won't let me get all the unlocks here, and if I'm unlucky, I'll have to do a level 100 again. Plus, whatever the creator is, so there's that. I don't even know what that is. And you have to defeat him in Ironman Mode, and it may not even be in game yet. Hello, Glitterbug. You're kind of useless to this character, but I'll grab you anyways. That's useless. That's useless. Cool. Anything interesting? That's what we're looking for. Anything interesting? I think I can get... Yeah, I could get 4th age stuff from this. Right. I did not. That's okay. Didn't really expect to. What was in that spot? Oh, there it is. Anything can fill it. Yeah, 1.0 is amazing. And yeah, Ring of Bolts is spectacular. But if you haven't seen 1.0 yet, at some point, you've got to look at the Caster Sword. It is a strength-focused, faith-secondary player's dream weapon, in my opinion anyways. It's ranged and safety and just all kinds of great things. Okay, south? No regrets. There we go. The Ring of Bolts axe has always been powerful. I'm glad I got it early on this play, so I didn't have to struggle with this. I've lost characters in Ironman Mode earlier on. I tried even a Faith Magic one, and that was probably a mistake. But I did try it, so I guess kudos to myself for putting in a unique attempt. And it died off camera, I'm sorry to say, but it did create it on camera, so you can tell it existed. Ironman Mode is really unique. Inventory management is definitely the name of the game, figuring out how you're going to go. Yeah, mystery gifts. The 4th age armor isn't as good as the ultimate armor, in my opinion, and the quest prizes give you those ultimate weapons, and those are cool, but they're piddling compared to some of the things I've seen at this point. So, I don't know. Now, we only have to go through here one more time to get to level 100. So I'm going to quickly just bounce out and do that. And then I'll show you some really cool things. Okay, the rings are all maxed now. So the only things not maxed are the armor and shield, and who really cares in the end? In the end, it really doesn't even matter. And once I'm done with this, I'll be done in Challenge 3 with this character, because I'm not risking some really dumb death. The way the HP is handled now, it's much harder to get to 100 HP. And that's a good thing, because it was too easy to just power through everything. And if you look at some of my YouTube videos, you can see some of the craziness I've fought against. There is a really, really hard boss in this game if you don't do it exactly right. I mean, like, really, genuinely, holy shit hard. I was so happy to see it, and I beat it my first try, but that was persistence and a lot of ballsy dodging and sticking it out when I probably should have bailed. Well, yes, run into them head on. That's how you do melee, right? You ram them with your forehead. The 100? Oh, so close. It's coming soon. It's coming soon. I see it. I see it on the horizon. Oh, look, another ring of bolt axe. There it is. Level 100. And another thing popped. Die. Die. Oh, they're there. Wow, they're just avoiding me. They're smart. I see that. You're not pulling that shit off on me. So we don't need to do any more farming. Let's get the hell out of here. Good timing, too. I don't want to go into the jungle with this tune. Even though I did get a lot of anti-poison, it still feels really... Why'd I do that? It doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. Alright, so we're in a part of the quest where some interesting things happen. Yeah, it's way too easy, and they fixed it. So, first this, and then I'm all prepared. This part of the quest has you explore a disturbance in the ancient ruins. Exploring said disturbance. Not safe, to put it mildly. We're just going to clear out some space in case something happens. You actually end up encountering something you're not supposed to fight, and it's not very clear that you're not supposed to fight it, so a lot of people have died, and either way it's dangerous. So, here we go. Dude, you can hear it coming at me already. That typical boss growl. You already got a hit off. Do not appreciate. Do not appreciate. Ow. Nope. Nope. Not dropping me. You stupid bastard. And we escape. A few potions on that. But you see I leveled up, but it wasn't a typical level up because it was by Galactic Cadet level from my experience. So that's a thing. So now I gotta go back and turn in the quests. Can't believe you came face to face with the Destroyer and lived to tell the tale. The Destroyer is eating up planet cores at an astounding rate. We don't have much time to save what's left of this galaxy. We're sending out cadets and scientists to gather the required materials for our mega weapon. You need to get out there helping. Reports say there's a wild celestial slug roaming the hollow caverns. Go gather some resources off of it and bring them back here. I can definitely do that. We're gonna clear out that again. So now we go to the hollow caverns. That's fine with me. Base level hollow caverns, not too intimidating. You're not, and it doesn't explain that you have to run it, and basically if you don't have a bubble or some other way to just heal through with like tons of potions, you're going to die, and it's something he may want to reconsider a little bit. I was lucky because I went in with such a high level tune I could just endure shit, but when I first did it, but you know, it's neither here nor there, it's kind of just how it worked out. So now I'm looking for a celestial slug. I don't want ether. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually drop that so that it will collect... Why? I didn't mean to click that. Get rid of it. Okay. Now I'm looking for a celestial slug. It's an occurrence that'll only appear if you have unlocked the quest. It's an interesting occurrence. A really weird creature. That drops a very awesome item. Celestial slug. Uh-huh. Okay, we're cool. Oh, there it is. Okay. So I got the magicite that I need. You heard me. Magicite. And now I gotta just get out of here, because it's a celestial slug. Woohoo! Yeah, it's practically impossible, actually, and it's been... Some people have complained about it, some like the fact that it makes it so that if you decide to follow the quest chain, the Ancient Ruins becomes dangerous until you finish that. But only if you're following the quest chain. But if you lose a character, then you know, so it's a roguelike, so the idea is you die and you come back and you realize you screwed up and you should have been more careful because it's a roguelike, and you know it's coming next time. Whether you know you're supposed to just outrun it or not is something that he hasn't made clear enough, in my opinion. So, thanks to the magicite, the stuff seems pretty odd. It's not even from our galaxy. The least bit of material needs are 100 planet stones, 50 or a calico, and 20 flame with this. So I need planet stones. I have plenty of those. So now I need to go back into the Desolate Canyon. Or into the Hollow Caverns. Actually, that might be faster. We need 100 planet stones, he said, or 200 or something. We'll gather planet stones. That's the be-all, end-all. Go. Go. Yeah, it's 10... Yeah, the gauntlets are awesome. So are the staves. Yeah, the magicite is... I've only ever seen 4 drop from it, and I always gather all 4. And I say that like I've done it tons of times. I've done it only a couple times. So interpret it as you will. Need more planet stone. There it is. That seemed a little bit cruel, but I needed to do it. Needed to. Oh, well, you did that to yourself. Things come flying at you from much further away now. It's convenient. Go away. You're nothing to this character. We got up to 50. I think it was 100. 150 and... dumb. 150 and 20. So they want you to go to some high-end zones to finish it, but I've already been there. Yeah, it doesn't do 20. It doesn't do that a percentage. It strictly does 10. That I've seen on normal 10 or 11 or something like that. So that's how that works. I hate these particular rotators. God, they're annoying. Oh, whoa! Space pirates, huh? You've chosen poorly. Ow. Planet stone. Just don't want to miss a node. Curses. It's still possible that the Destroyer will defeat me. He's harder the next time you fight him, if you even fight him, because you do have an option in the quest chain. And I know one of the options is you fight a very familiar character, which if you haven't had already spoiled, I'm not going to spoil for you. And I haven't seen that one yet. And one of them just has you to defeat the Destroyer, but there's a consequence. So, it's interesting. It's very simplistic. I mean, we're almost done with the quest chain. You can hit level 10 max, and I'm about there. I'll hit 8 next, and then it will have me, I think, fight it, and then it'll hit 9, and then I turn in the final thing, and I get to 10. If I'm correct in what I remember. Oh, it grew! I'll kill it. Okay, good, good. Excuse me, Mr. Gru. I'm gonna have to kindly ask you to not be alive anymore. Okay, there we go. He's dead. Let me hit level 101. No, I'm still pretty far away. Good. Shouldn't be leveling past that. Now I should be able to just go home. I'll do that straight away. And we'll go to turn in the quests. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Oops, did I just screw it up? Okay, so the options. Atlas and scientists have engineered their mega weapon and it's ready for use. The destroyer looms over Mech City, preparing to devour the planet whole. What do you do? Give me the mega weapon, I'll take on the destroyer myself. We must destroy the mega weapon, no man should have all that power. Actually, I'm going to side with the destroyer and kill all of humanity. Now, I've only chosen the first one. We're going to choose the second one now. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Destroy them himself. So much power, no one will ever stand in my way. I have a bad feeling I'm going to be fighting the commander. This could go very poorly for me. Let's find out. Mech City. I'm intimidated. Alright. The destroyer, he killed Atlas. Nearly torn apart. He found something next to him. The mega weapon. Oh, shoot. Okay, oh, shit, he got me with this thing. Okay. Well, he's slightly slower here, but not dramatically so. So Atlas is dead. Switch this out, please. I know. Destroy him. Destroy the destroyer. Oof. No, no, no! I lagged out! No! Oh well. I didn't get to see what happens because I lagged out. It seemed like it was bugged. I can't do that, but I will see what I unlocked. Scientist. Forsaker Mask. Scaled 3. Golem. Crusader. Phoenix. Pyromancer. Dirt Mage. Mech City Beanie? Eye Gadget. Monster Trainer. Demon Horns. Cool. Alright. So now you've seen what happens when you die. Yeah, it was weird. I don't know if you saw it. Like, he would be hitting me and I couldn't react, and then suddenly I'd just have no health. I didn't have my lag time like usual. But it's not a big deal because that was already level 100. That's why I waited. So I'll go do that on a different character. Meanwhile, let's see what I unlocked. First of all, I should have reached level 100. Yeah, I don't know what the creator is. Unlock reach 50, 75, 75. 67. Where's the 100 in Ironman Mode 1? Was that a race? Oh, golems. They're strictly tech. Okay, so which was it? Was it in here? I'm just not paying attention. Level 50 in Ironman Mode. Level 100. Okay, so this is the level 100 Ironman Mode unlock. A mask worn by the Forsakers, ancient arcanists who created the magic arts. All combat chips cost 2 mana. Oh, that can be abused heavily. With the ultimate combat chips, or grenades, or turrets, you will... Oh, holy shit, that is wildly powerful. Okay. That is insane. I'm just saying it right now. Demon Horns. Masters of the Darkness become so obsessed with learning about demons they slowly turn into one. Max HP is now 50. Gain 3 strength per level. That's a heck of a trade-off. You saw what I could do with that, but without the higher HP, I was killed by that sucker. So, you know, it's a trade-off. I also unlocked the Eye Gadget, designed for Special Galaxy Attack Force. Eye Gadgets provide excellent data, sharpshooting. 50% chance to gain 1 dex upon level up. Cool. I think there's 100% for dex somewhere, but that might be on a uniform. We unlocked the Mech City Beanie. Beaming to and from planets now heal you for 5 HP. Cool. Augments. We already saw this. I mean, not augments. This. What have we not seen? Pyromancer. Cast Blaze every 2 seconds without cost while in combat. Wow, that's awesome. Already Sincere, Blacksmith, President, Gadget Worker. Additional tech upon level up. Yes, I know that. Here, Dirt Mage, I was new. 75 in Ironman Mode, so it's a high level unlock. Dirt Mages use the power of nature magic to shield them from damage. Reduce all incoming damage by 5 points to a minimum of 1. There's also a helm that did that. You could reduce all incoming damage by a total of 10 points. That would make the Destroyer easy. Tempting to test that. Beehive. Beehive uniform smells like honey. Oh, I've already done that one. Monster Trainer. Oh, wow. Gain immunity to poison, frost, and burn. Holy crap. Holy crap. Holy crap. Yeah, that is insane, no doubt, but it's raw damage, and there's other survival options, like, you know, you saw. Damn. The Monster Trainer's really powerful nowadays. That might make it the best option to fight the arena boss, which is brutal. Scientist already seen. Crusader, randomly gain 1 strength or faith upon level up. Just fits. Echo, I've already seen. Phoenix and Cobalt Mage when magic level up. Phoenix uniform, symbolic of a higher being, 20% chance to immediately restore all HP when HP is reduced to 1. Wow. Chance of a resurrection, essentially. Now, I defeated the challenge level 3 boss in the Forbidden Arena, and it didn't give me credit. This time, I suspect it will. I don't know what the creator is in Ironman Mode. It might be something. I don't think it's in the game yet. And it's probably something ridiculous that will require you getting ultimate armor and all that. 25% chance after reaching level 75, after reaching level 20. 75. Yeah, it's 75. So that's easy. Augments, what still needs to be done? After mining 1,000 ores, so that just requires a lot of patience on a single character. 5% chance to unlock upon dying, so it's really slim, but you'll get it eventually. If you just created tunes and killed them over and over, and you get that one. 100% chance to unlock after harvesting 1,000 bug spots. So again, these two you can probably do together. Church of Faust, Starlight Rebellion, and Great Enigma storylines. So that's just something that'll happen. Race. If you beat Orgoric and die, 25% chance. That's not hard. Same with Tyrannog, which you've seen. Plenty, so that's not a big deal. Plague Beast. Again, 25% chance. And 100% chance to unlock after defeating Moloch without taking any damage. So, I'm not that far from getting every unlock. And I'd like to thank everybody. Yeah, they're all insanely OP, but you can only use 1 augment and 1, you know, uniform. So, I don't know. It is what it is. You know, I just realized I was looking at races and I didn't even check the stats of the golem. Oh, no, I did. I did check the stats of the golem. Never mind. Okay, so I'm going to call it for the night. I appreciate everybody watching, and the gauntlet still exists, Sarah Saren. If you're still in the video, I didn't even see that message. Just so you know. In fact, I'll show you real fast. Bob 3.0, is not Ironman mode and can go into the inventory to show you that the gauntlets still exist. One of them is being used, but they all still exist. Same with the staves. That shouldn't be there. But the caster sword, which I will quickly just show off. This guy's level 43, so let's go to the Whisperwood. Why not? Alright. I'll show you what kind of ridiculousness this does. This staff, the caster sword, does half of your strength plus a quarter of your faith, which seems like a piddling amount of damage until you realize how many projectiles are on the screen running back and forth through enemies. It gets insane pretty quick. Now he's got like no HP either. That's a definite hindrance. But with some ultimate gear and the right amount of levels, he'll be a much bigger survival candidate than the Bob .5. And against multi-segmented enemies, this item is ridiculous. I've actually used the caster sword to defeat the hardest boss in the game, the Frost God or whatever the heck he is, and it was nothing to do it. Like really, it was wildly easy. As long as I used something else. I used one of the ultimate faith abilities, the Prism, which nullifies all status effects. You have to cast it, and its duration is determined by your faith stat, and it's not terribly long. It's a sixth of your faith stat. So you do need to keep that in mind, but that's a lot of survival to get that easily against big status effect enemies. So, there you go. You see, that's just ridiculously OP and wonderful. So, I'm going to now I'm going to leave. Now I'm going to call it. Isn't the cherry blossom the one that, like... trying to remember what it does. Oh, is this the one that... No, it's not the one that heals you. I forget what this one does. Is this the one that heals you when you deal damage to other enemies or something? I'm gonna look it up real fast. Cherry Blossom. Heals 1 HP upon use and decreases all status percentage by 10. Oh, it is healing me. I'm just not seeing it. Okay, yeah. It's nice. You can keep that as a secondary equipped somewhere at all times and probably get some benefit. But anyways, that's it for tonight. I thank you all for watching. This is Luri Ilkari Z Question signing off. You all have a wonderful evening.